Well, here we are at the start of what will be the Riddum Ultra in the car park, which is going to be a nightmare to get out of later because it's wet. We're in Penalta Park, up in Wrong the Cun and Taff. 30 miles a day, so looking forward to it. In fact, got 5 minutes to briefly, and people are still going the wrong way. It was amazing. I actually got here early, so for once, I feel organised. So obviously ran 27 miles on Monday for the charity marathon, Pier to Pint, and now today we're running 30 miles, and I think it's going to be a warm one. So I've even put my sun stuff on early. I've actually got a drop bag in this race, which is nice, so I've got sun stuff in there. So yeah, it should be a good day. Time to go. Catch you later. So, about 2.5 miles in on some bridge somewhere. Going through some valley somewhere. And yeah, as usual, everybody goes out way too fast, so I've just dropped the pace. I've just fallen off the back. Still a few people behind me. But yeah, running an ultra 5 days after running 27-mile marathon along the coast means the legs are still pretty beat up, no matter what you think. So I'm just going to keep clicking them off, I think. We'll get through. It's another good day. It's going to be warm. I'm going to say that every video. It's going to be warm. First little bit of a hill and everybody's walking. See, you don't lose much. In fact, I got loads with me. Over. A new friend who's coming along for the ride. Oh boy. He's like. So a little bit of a downhill section here. Luckily the mist is still down, about an hour and a quarter in. So ticking along about 5 miles an hour overall. So yeah, the pace is good. And as I suspected, I caught up with a few people. And just walking the uphills and running the downhills. It's that sort of day today. So yeah, nice and misty. Kind of cool but humid. Better than bright sunshine, so I'm not going to lie there. When this burns off, I think it is going to be a hot one. I mean, the race director said at the start they'd have sunscreen at the aid station, so you know it's going to be hot when race directors say things like that. But so far, so good. Nice little run. God knows where we are. Somewhere where people like dumping lots of rubbish at the minute, I think. Seen quite a few washing machines and fridges. Old sofa, you know, that sort of shit. Unfortunately, I stopped for a quick pee, so I lost my little dog friend. He's still out there somewhere. Not far ahead. Sure, I'll catch him up because the nice lady come from Cornwall with him. Wish Murph could do runs like this, but it would just freak him out too much. I guess he'd be uncontrollable when her dog is off the lead and running nicely. One day, perhaps I'll have a normal dog. Perhaps I won't, who knows. I started eating solid foods as well, they're just little tablets. Not going to skimp on the food, but I don't want the stomach to go sub-bag. Today's just a case of using experience to leverage my way through it. Don't have to be fast, don't have to be pretty. More about being efficient and effective and getting to the end in one piece. Heart rate's nice and low. Geez, it's still 10-minute miles on here actually. Probably a little bit more than I want, but nice to just click a little bit because we've been walking a fair bit. So took off a couple of miles. Next aid station soon. within the next mile or so, I think. So I'll get some more water, knock some food down me, and head on to the next one, which will be around halfway. So, through the first aid station, and that was amazing. There was just so much food there, all really helpful as ever. That was one of the best I've ever been to for food. Cookies and bananas and cheese and all sorts of things. So yeah, I'm happy. Got gummy bears in my pocket and a bar or something. So we just come up some really steep hill, and I'd forgotten to put my gloves on in advance, all lace them up, there's Velcro up. So by the time I got to the hill, I only just got them sorted, so I didn't actually need the poles, but they're ready to go now, which is one of those things. So, having a little problem with my left inside of my quad, it feels like. So hip, I don't know, it's weird, but only on the downhills. So hopefully that'll just keep it as it is. It's like it all day, it's like it all day. Okay, going up, okay on the flat. So, in case of grinding it out, we did have a bit of an issue. A lady back there had fallen, cut her knee open. So we kind of slowed down, a couple of us, to get her to the aid station. She was still hobbling along, but she's in a lot of pain, worried that the skin's hanging open. So I think it's probably the end of her race. We told her the usual thing: don't pull out too soon. There's a paramedic there, and he's looking after her. But I wished her luck on my way out, and she didn't look hopeful. She was in tears. So, you know, to get knocked out of a race before your first aid station's hard, just from a fall. It looks like she took a bit of a tumble. So, oh, yeah, by the grace of God, well, we did the right thing. Stopped and looked after her, kept her talking to the next aid station, you know, and that's all you can do with people. Don't leave them on their own. That one guy came hammering past, didn't even check. It was just like, oh, fuck you then. It's like, so my bit of advice, I'll give one bit of advice today, and that's: if somebody's in pain or distress, look after them, because you might need it yourself one day. And bollocks to your time or your pace or anything like that. It doesn't matter. About 10 miles in, just cruising a nice little downhill section, coming down into the valley. As you can see, it's very misty on the tops. Don't know where exactly that is. Maybe one day I'll find out. Everything's feeling okay. Left hamstring's giving me a bit of shit now from the downhill. It's too bad. I just got to take it easy. Only over 20 miles. Not tweak anything. Nice long downhill. This has been downhill for a long time now. I don't feel like we climbed all this, but we probably did. Typical Welsh Valley, sort of. What I'm finding is, as usual, I'm overtaking people on the uphills and the downhills. Just comfortable on the technical terrain is this little marker telling us where to go. More downhill, just protecting everything at the minute, not gonna lie. Easy pace. I'm expecting somebody to come screaming out behind me. Rugby pitches. This is where it starts. Sunlight comes out now, it's going to start getting warm. Just keep managing myself, drinking the water. Got plenty of food. And grind the day out. I much prefer, this is what I did at Preseli. Go slowly at the start, at the back, and then just grind your way through the field. Far better than starting too fast and just feeling like shit and letting everybody go past you. Trust me. Been a while since I filmed. Just come out of checkpoint 2. We had a drop bag, so I changed my shirt just to get out of it because it was so sweaty. Socks. Had a load of food. Chilled out for 5 minutes. Headed off. It's just humid, but fine. Had a bit of an incident just after I finished filming last time. I just took a wrong turn. And somebody followed me, so I've done an extra 3/4 of a mile today, which I didn't need to do. Oh well, it's all miles. Nothing you can do about it, so there's no point in panicking or crying. You just get back on course. So it was cool actually because I got to meet up with a different dog called Marley. It was another sheepdog, same lady. She just swapped dogs at each checkpoint, so we might see some photos of Marley. I think I got film of him. So yeah, we're just trotting along now. Haven't got a clue. Well, I'm 17.5 in, so knock off a bit. Call it around 17 miles in. There's a half marathon to go. It's just sticky. So yeah, keep on keeping on really today. Some quite cool views though now. Fog's lifted. Luckily it's still cloud cover. Touching wood. There's the valleys. So you know what valley I'm looking at. Could be anywhere. A nice little flattish section for once. Legs feel pretty fucking dreadful now, I'm not gonna lie. What do I expect? I'm fucking ultra running. Following a marathon on Monday. Wasn't it tired? Nobody's going to get me to the finish but me. Crack on. Coming up to checkpoint 3. Been through some big puddle. So the feet are nice and wet now, lovely. Which you can't avoid apparently. The advice was at the start to go straight through the middle of it, otherwise you're going to pay. And the cameraman who was there waiting said only one girl decided she knew better to go around the edge and was up to her knees. So yeah, it worked. It looks like the guy ahead of me is a bit lost. Navigation has been a bit of a problem today. Just missing markers. Like I said, I did a bit of a wrong turn. Oopsie. You might be the horses that get spooked as well. So just take it easy through here. In fact, it's a marsh. Stroke bog. Oh, nice. You can know where he's going now. Just come out checkpoint 3, third and final checkpoint. Gotta say, checkpoints today have been absolutely brilliant. Volunteers, absolutely brilliant, loved it. So helpful, cheerful. 9 miles to go, they reckon the hard work's behind us. We just had a very muddy, shitty section. Drained the legs a bit. I'm alright actually, feeling good. Yeah, you've got some people and stuff. It could be a Ronda or something, I don't know. God knows, I should know. So we've all just come out of the aid station pretty much at the same time. I tend not to spend as long, I think, as other people, which means I elastic into the back of them. So there's a guy up there who I went wrong for like 3/4 of a mile, whatever it was. He went wrong for 6 miles. He's done 6 miles longer than everybody else. It's looking like it's going to be a full-on 32-mile job, to be honest with you. It's not far off. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see my weekly stats. But yeah, it's just a case of it's one of these hills that you just got to grind your way up. That's all grind our way back down. You can see that people are weary now. Poor guy looks like he's giving up. So I haven't really been filming, been helping somebody through a bad patch. Guy back there struggled a bit. But we're a couple of minutes out from the end. Whew. Still running. Still feeling it. Everything's hurting, man. Okay. What do we know? 31 miles in. Over here. So, there we go. Marathon and ultra in 5 days. Something to be proud of. Oh, that was effort, man. What a good day. So yeah, that was the Riddum. Just finished up there. Got my hoodie, the medal. I didn't even remember ordering a hoodie. There we go. The lady came looking for me, told me off. So yeah, it was like 32 miles I think in the end, actually. Not a 30 miler. Although I did go wrong. Not like the guy who did an extra 6 miles. So just over 7 hours. And what I got out today more than anything was helping others. The lady with the she fell and cut her leg open. She was okay and finished. He did well. And then the guy who went wrong and did an extra 6 miles, it was his first ultra, and he was bad at the end. He was suffering, and as he just said, he said, I couldn't have got through it without you, buddy. And I was like, well, you got me through it as well, to be honest. And that's what it's all about, ultra running. It's just one day I'll need the help and somebody will help me. That's the way it goes. So yeah, altogether was a good day. There's people still finishing, so it ain't last. So again, I was overtaking people all the way today. Nobody came past me. I went past plenty. And that's the way I like it. Slow at the start and then just pick people off. So I've got to say, I've done 27-mile marathon on Monday, charity. Done a 32-miler today. Got a bag of crisps for the way home. Learned lots of lessons. Helped some people in lots of different ways. Onwards and upwards. Thank you if you watch this, and I'll see you soon.